We're working again with greater than and less than and comparing numbers. For today, you'll have 3 different worksheets. So there's one with apples, one with stars, and there's one with bubbles. Let me show you. Here's the one with bubbles. Okay, so you have 3 different worksheets. Now in each one, there are numbers that are together in pairs. That means they're together like that. And those are the numbers. You'll be comparing these 2 numbers. And then when you finish, you'll compare these 2. And these 2 and these 2. So those, you're just comparing 2 numbers at a time. And it'll ask you to color one of those numbers in. On this page, it says, look at each pair of apples and color the apple that shows the greater number. Now, do you know what that means, the greater number? Is that the bigger or smaller number? The bigger number. Okay. So let's look at this one. The first one says 5 and 3. Now, you can put up 5 fingers on one hand and 3 on the other. Which is more? 5. That's one way to do it. You can get out your number line and look at the numbers. Here's 5 and here's 3. Now the numbers get bigger when you go down the number line. Here's the biggest one way down here. It's 20. Which is bigger, 5 or 3? 5, because it's further down the number line. So you can compare them that way. You could also, if you wanted to, you could get out 5 gems and put them here and 3 gems and put them here. And then decide which is bigger, 5 or 3. Okay, so can you tell me which is bigger, 5 or 3? Which is greater? I should be saying that's what this paper said, color the greater number. So which is greater? That's right, it's 5. So we'll color in the 5. Now, do I do anything to the 3 or do I just leave it? Just leave it, because it's not greater, it's less than, so we won't even do anything to it. And then you're going to move on to the next one. Okay? And so you'll do that for every apple. You're going to color the apple that's greater. Color the apple that's bigger, the bigger number. Okay? Remember, you can use your fingers, you can use gems, you can use your number line, because not all of these will you be able to use your fingers for, because there's some bigger numbers. So your number line and gems will really help you. Okay, so that one says color the number that's greater. Then I'm going on to the star page. The star page says, look at each star pair, color the number that is less. Okay, so on this one, I have the number 0 and the number 8. So let's look at our number line. Does not have 0 on it. Let's look at it. Where would 0 be? Over here before the 1, right? So it would be even before 1, because it goes 0, 1, 2, 3. So over here is 0 and 8. Which would be bigger? 8. So, oh, but wait a minute. Are we coloring the bigger one on this one? Let's see. It says, look at each star pair, color the number that shows less. Oh my gosh, we're not coloring the bigger one. Which one is less? So which one is smaller? Okay, so we're looking for the smaller number, 0 or 8. 0, so we'll color that one in. And you can do that with me on your paper if you want to. Okay, and then let's do this one together. 2 and 5. Okay, let's get out our number line. Here it is. 2, here's 2, and here's 5. Which one is bigger? 2 or 5? Oh my gosh, I keep saying bigger. Don't do what I'm doing. Which one is less? Which one is smaller? 2 or 5? 2, right? It comes first on the number line. Okay, so we know 2 is less. Less, 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 less. On the star page, you're coloring the one that's less. So 2 is less. So we'll color in the number 2 star. Less, 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 less. Okay. Then let's look at the bubbles. Let's see if it's less or more. That'll be a good way to start. Look at each bubble pair. Color the greater number. So we're back to coloring the bigger number. Okay, let's look at the first bubble pair. I see the numbers 1 and 8. Let's look at our number line again. And if you printed out, there's 2 sets of these. If you printed out the other set of worksheets, your numbers will be different than mine, but you're still doing the same thing that I'm doing. 1 and 8. 1 and 8. Which one is greater? We're doing which one is bigger this time. We're back to bigger. Which one? 1 comes first, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is bigger, right? 8 is more, greater than. Color the greater number. So it's 8. So I'm going to color in 8. 8 is greater. There you go. Okay, so that's what you're going to do in these, and you'll do that for each one. Look and see which one is greater, which one is greater, and you'll do that for each pair of bubbles. Okay, so remember the bubbles, you're doing the greater number. The apples, you're doing the greater number, but the stars, you're doing the number that's less. So the lesser number, the smaller number for the stars. Okay? Okay, everybody, have fun with that. You get to pick whatever colors you want to use. And remember, just color the number they're asking you to color in each pair. Okay? So either the greater than one or the less than one. Okay. Have some fun. See you later.